This week on the show that always eats its vegetables before its dessert, Tips and Tricks will help you get a handle on Cuphead.
I can't believe you said that. He's going to get to control a computer with his eyeballs.
Oh my God. And we'll interview mixer streamer StreamBritish.
All this and more on this week's Tips and Tricks.
Yeah,
I hated it.
good.
I hate it. Oh, I'm
We're
Ethan
here.
Rothamel.
And I'm Malik Prince.
And this is the show that helps you get the most out of your Xbox, Windows, and Mixer experience.
That's right. We'll give you tips on the latest features and tricks on tackling the newest games.
We have a great show today with StreamBritish joining us about midway through. And
Yeah.
a giveaway.
Should be good. Yeah, we'll be giving away something special.
Ooh,
Here
do
we
we
go.
want to show it? Do we want to
The
show
reveal of what we're giving away.
Oh, it's not a Pip
It's not
Boy.
this. Yeah, it's not this. It's what's inside.
Oh.
It's soda.
It's a new Coca-Cola Quantum
Sure.
from the old when Fallout
There
4
it is.
came out as a promo. There you go.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
Ooh, beautiful.
We're going to be giving that away. It might be expired,
Yeah,
so
don't-
maybe more of a collector's item and less of a
And maybe
hey, I'm
don't
gonna
drink
drink
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't drink it.
But I imagine the person that wins it, like, why would you drink one soda?
Oh man, I've been waiting for a soda for the longest time.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
let's drink this one.
Anyway.
Yeah, so that'll be
yes.
at 3:45 approximately. Yeah, this is our third episode with soda.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is.
Drink some water every once in a while. We don't have water
it
on,
safe.
on enough. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can't give away water.
You can.
Well, you can, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could. But yeah,
So all you got to do is be in the chat at mixer.com/tipsandtricks. If you're on channel 1, be sure to come on over to our channel and give us a follow.
yeah.
If we get 100 followers today, Malik's going to make me do something crazy.
We're gonna do it together.
Okay. Is that good? I thought you were leaving me out to dry there.
No, it's gonna be a duet.
A
I
duet.
might give it away a little
that's
bit.
fine.
You'll have to wait till the end of the show to see.
Yeah.
We'll also have a pretty big announcement for next week's show later on in the show, so stay tuned for that. Lots of things to stay
Ooh,
tuned
lots
for.
of
all
teases.
about the tease.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Should we talk about what we're playing a bit? I know you're,
Yes.
I know you're playing an interesting game that we haven't talked about in the show
We
yet.
haven't. So last month, September 14th, the highly anticipated sequel to Divinity came out, Divinity Original Sin. Divinity 2 came out in September, and I just got my hands on it this weekend, and I got to say, it has sucked up my life. I played
good.
it a lot. Yeah.
For those who don't know, what's the game about?
It's like if Diablo had a baby with XCOM. So it's like tactical combat, but very in-depth RPG with like quests. You have to talk to specific people with different races, which is a good tip. Like it's so in depth that you need to like. There's barely any direction. There's a couple flags on like who to talk to on your map, but more or less it's very old school RPG where you are kind of on your own. You got to read. Like that's tip number 1. Read if you're gonna play this game.
Oh,
and
then I'm out.
Yeah,
I don't read.
No, don't want to do that.
I take a guess on what's
wanna
on the
do
teleprompter. No clue what's there.
I get it. Tip number 2, save a lot in this game, Divinity. It's very, very hard. I got extremely angry over the weekend as well. But I highly recommend it. It sold, I think it sold almost 500,000 copies in its first week. And I believe the original one was actually Kickstarted.
Nice.
So it's like good for them, you know?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
cool
want
to
to shut
see
that out.
Cool to see a game like that that's kickstarted by fans get another shot.
Yeah, and I know it has like a 94 on Metacritic, and it's ranked like the 11th greatest PC game of all time right now on that
Jeez.
website. Like it's crazy how, and I heard about it this weekend. Like I literally got it on Friday.
Yeah.
And I knew about it, but I just didn't care.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies was like, "You got to check it out. It's amazing." I was like, "All right, let's give it a shot." And I'm not that kind of guy. I normally don't play deep. Like I play Fallout and Skyrim and RPGs like that, but this is very, very in depth, very Dungeons and Dragons. Like you can fix any stat, you can make anyone anything in terms of class, race. It's insane.
Nice.
Very detailed. Highly recommended.
There you
Divinity
go.
2 Original Sin on PC.
Got Ethan's seal of approval.
Yes.
There you
I
go.
would suggest it.
That means something.
What about you, man? Anything fun?
I've been playing some Halo.
Yeah, always.
Actually, we played Halo together. That's one of the games. We played a few games. Halo
did.
is one of them.
Yeah.
And you did
Pretty bad.
He did a good job.
I
For
used to
someone
play
who
a
doesn't
lot.
play often.
Yeah.
I think it's just a different game from the older games. It's a lot faster. So, but yeah, it was awesome
Just
playing
like,
the game.
I played a lot of Halo 5 when it first came out, but I hadn't touched it in a year. And so coming back to it after playing Destiny 2 and PUBG and all these different kinds of games, it's hard to get back into the swing of things.
Swing of things, as they say. But yeah, it was cool playing. So those are some of the games. While this next segment goes on, let's see what you guys are playing. Tell us in chat.
Yeah.
But last week we talked about it. We played horribly last
very
week
poorly.
because of the lag on the screen.
Yeah.
But it's time.
Always the lag.
It's the
always
lag.
the lag.
It's the lag. It was, it's a hard game. It requires precision. Anyway, we're going to give you a full 5 tips right now for Cuphead. 5 tips for Cuphead. Cuphead and Mugman have finally made their way to a television near you. These two mischief makers were high on their luck at the local casino when they were made an offer they couldn't refuse. Like good boys and girls know, talking to strangers typically leads to trouble, but Cuphead and Mugman disobeyed their elders and lost a bet with the devil himself. Now these two are on an adventure to pay off their debts. If you've been waiting for the next Contra-like classic, look no further. Here are 5 tips to keep this arcade shooter from getting the best of you. Tip number 1, custom controls. With its level and boss design, Cuphead has the player utilizing every skill the character has, just to survive. Dashing and parrying are crucial, and purchasing the additional power-ups will help you out tremendously. The trick to beating Cuphead is simple. Dodge the fast-paced attacks while dealing damage to your enemies. But this is tougher than it seems. Luckily, Cuphead designers realized that gamers might have their own button preference to help optimize their playstyle. They've given players the option to map the controls however they'd like, so take some time to figure out what feels best for you. If you're using a controller, we recommend using one of the trigger buttons to shoot, so you can hold it down the entire time without having to think about it. Tip number 2, coins and shop. When you get the chance, complete the run and gun levels first. These levels have coins you can collect and use in the shop, which is where you can buy power-ups called shots and charms. Shots represent your attack type, and they're pretty well balanced. For example, Spread has great damage with a short range, while Lobber does good damage at a medium range. Each shot will also change your X move, aka special moves, and the number you have available to use are represented by the cards at the bottom of the screen. So make sure you're using the right shot before unleashing your desired X move. Charms are balanced too. Some give you more HP but will lower your attack, meaning boss fights will last longer, but you'll be able to make more mistakes. We suggest grabbing the Smoke Bomb charm first. It makes you invincible while dashing, which is essential for staying alive. Speaking of, tip number 3, dashing. Dashing is a skill that you'll need to master in order to advance in Cuphead. You'll want to map it to a button that isn't controlled by your thumbs, so for controller users, we recommend mapping it to one of the bumpers. Dashing will send you forward in the direction you're currently facing, and while it allows you to dodge, you'll still take damage if there are enemies in your path, which is why we recommended the Smoke Bomb charm in the previous tip. This will let you dash through enemies to get behind them or dodge attacks that come close. Dashing is also required to get through some obstacles in the run and gun stages. Keep in mind that in these stages you don't have to kill everything, so dash past them all if you can. It's called run and gun after all. Tip number 4, parry. Parry is a useful skill but often forgotten about until it's necessary. Occasionally, enemies and bosses will shoot a pink bullet or item your way. Jump in the air, then click jump again to parry these items. Unless, of course, you're using the pea sugar charm, then it's automatic. Once an item is parried, it will either disappear completely or be useful to you in some way. When parrying, you'll also be sent into another jump which will help you hit coins previously unreachable, jump gaps, or hop on ledges. If you plan on getting a high grade in any level, you're typically required to perform at least 3 parries throughout the battle or stage, so be sure to practice. Tip number 5, shortcuts. After your umpteenth time fighting a boss, you may need to take a mental break. If you don't have the ability to image search adorable cats on the internet, you can stay in-game and try a shortcut. When you reach a certain point on each island, you'll come across hidden paths that will allow you to access more of the island without needing to beat the boss standing in your way. These shortcuts lead to new bosses and levels. Taking advantage of them will let you cleanse your palate while gaining experience and regaining the will to take on the previous boss. Plus, you'll get an achievement just for taking on one of these paths. Many of us have been waiting for Cuphead's release since 2014, but the wait was worth it. The gorgeous hand-drawn animations and epic soundtrack is reminiscent of the golden age of cartoons, while the run-and-gun game style offers the familiarity and challenge for gamers of every generation. Cuphead has taught us all one very important lesson. Don't deal with the devil.
I think you did a great VO.
Thank you. I was feeling it. I'm loving that game. So hopefully my enthusiasm translated to the tips that were delivered to you.
Your enthusiasm's like you talking a little bit louder.
I know. It's hard for me to be enthusiastic, but no, I love the game. So it was easy to kind of talk through it. It was good.
Nice.
Those
man.
tips are great, by the way.
They were good.
Yeah. All of our tips are
the
great.
remapping especially.
Shout out to Bryce.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
Bryce.
out to Bryce.
Bryce and Tara. I thought every time I say her name, I got to think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out guys.
And everyone behind these bright lights and cameras. I'm just
All right.
yeah. So we're gonna move on to top 5 games.
Yeah, top
Sorry.
fives. Top 5 time, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
This is first up, top 5 paid games.
Here we go.
The same one we do every week, right?
That's right. That's right.
Let's see what's up.
This week at number 5, it is Destiny 2.
Nice.
Ooh, falling a few
Always
spots.
still clinging to it. And they got a Iron Banner started today.
Okay, what does that mean?
The Iron Banner in the original was just PvP except for your light level mattered. So the better the gear you had, the better you did. And in this one, it's not the case. So I'm interested. I don't actually know what the big differences are other than they made it a safe place for everyone, which makes me mad because I loved like working hard to get that high light level and then just slaughtering noobs.
Ooh,
but
that is very strong.
I don't know, but it's cool. It's like a good feeling because Iron Banner is supposed to be like the elite combat in this story.
Now it's just
and now it's kind of
everyone.
like, well, okay.
It's like giving a trophy for losing.
Yeah,
Or
it's
second
like
place.
participation awards.
Yeah.
I got a 6th place trophy for baseball once, and even I was depressed when I got that
Like,
trophy.
I see what you're trying to do here. It's
Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, Mom, but this is not helping anybody.
That's good.
Anyway,
yeah.
what's number 4? Action RPG called Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen. Ooh.
I have not heard about this game.
I remember I played the first one. I don't know if it was the first one. I played A Dragon's Dogma. It's a very in-depth RPG.
Yeah, look, I mean,
for
that
lag.
is a very busy piece of art right there. This person looks like he's in serious trouble.
Yeah, I think so.
There's
dude.
fire and dragons and everything. All right,
be
let's
safe
move on.
out
Yeah, let's move on to number 3. It is NBA
2K18.
2K18.
Wow, still on the top of the list. Wasn't that on last week?
It was number 1 last week. in
Was it
fact.
really?
Yeah.
Did it come out last week though?
Huh?
It came out last
I
week.
think it came
Or
out.
did it
Yeah.
come- yeah.
But I mean, this game, like we said last week, or it's always going to be on the list. People love them some NBA 2K18, and like the alternative is NBA Live, which is not as good as
As
this
2K.
game.
Yeah, I always hear
so,
2K are the best, man.
Yeah, they are so good at what they do, and that commentary. I'm a big sound guy. That
awesome.
commentary is awesome.
In at number 2, completely different game, Mortal Kombat XL.
Ooh, here we go. There it is.
Ooh.
There it is. Are you a big Mortal Kombat fan?
So I am, but I'm not good at them. Like
Okay.
I like fighting games that are beautiful and intense and have like crazy kills like Mortal Kombat. But I'm a button masher, man. I would never ever play on a competitive scene, but it's a game or stream it. I would
Yeah.
not stream it. But it's a game that I can sit on my couch and play and just not really worry about it.
I don't play it. I just watch the fatalities on YouTube. Man, those are some brutal stuff.
Whoa, that's a little weird, man. I'm just kidding. That's actually pretty cool.
Nice. All right. Is it cool? I don't know. Maybe it is. In number 1, it is Cuphead. No
Cuphead!
surprise there. Congrats to Cuphead.
Seriously.
I'm so proud of Studio MDHR. Like, they spent so much time and money on making this game, and it's like a labor of love seeing it come out after so many years, and for it to live up to the hype and just be an all-around awesome game. Like,
That's the big part.
I'm so
Like,
proud.
It
Yeah.
got pushed back a year, and when that happens, people get angry, man. And,
Yeah.
but like you got to let them. Like hopefully it's for a good reason. And,
Sure.
and this time it was exactly that.
the
Like,
run. Yeah, it got pushed back multiple times.
Yeah,
or
you're
just
right.
no date was announced for it. But like the run and gun levels, those are things that were added because of that time that they had. And so
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
this is a game that went through a lot, but it came out on the other end like way better. So super happy for
It
them.
was gonna be hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
and it
always,
is.
and it's very
It's so
hard.
hard.
It's a very hard
What's that
game.
comment I like?
It's V hard.
Feels like Dark Souls 4.
Yeah, Dark Souls 4 Incarnate.
Oh, dang.
It is, man.
It is hard. I haven't finished the game yet, but I do plan on finishing it.
Thank you. Incarnate. Look it up if you don't know what that means, because I'm not sure I do. Top free games next.
All right, here we.
Wee-hee.
What's number 5?
Number 5, NBA 2K18, The Prelude. Ooh,
Oh,
a
is it
little
like a-
teaser.
is that like a demo?
It's got to be like a demo.
It's like a demo.
It's the locker room. Yeah, it's actually you playing ball in like high school. Like I want to
Yeah,
be in the NBA.
all the way up through it.
Yeah.
And then it stops right when you're coming out onto the court.
Exactly.
It's like-
And then it's like $60.
Yeah, I mean, oh well. It's free though. Come on, it's
It is.
free.
It is.
And I think,
It
are there
is.
achievements in? I think there are achievements in this. Anyway, number 4, it's Roblox.
Roblox. Everyone's talking about this game. Roblox.
Roblox.
Roblox. Oh, Roblox.
Yeah.
Red light. I don't know what to talk about. I have nothing to say about this game. I'm sorry. It's free and it's a game.
There you go.
Anybody know anything?
Yeah, people have made money.
Oh.
We've actually talked about that on
Oh.
a show a long time ago.
Can you
but
clarify for the people that didn't hear what she said? I just hit my
can't-
hand on that. And I was really
I
hoping.
wasn't gonna call it out, but it was so obvious.
Owie. It's not
No.
normally here.
But no, yeah, some people have made like a lot of money from creating games within Roblox. So it's a cool game, and I know a lot of people enjoy playing the game. I just
Yeah.
personally haven't played it yet, but maybe I might one day.
Yeah, no, I would say that I've heard a lot of people talk about it,
Yeah.
and it's cool that like any game that empowers creativity like that. You know what I mean?
Like Minecraft.
Yeah, like Minecraft. Roblox.
Roblox.
What's number 3? It's Hitman.
Oh my God. There we go. He means business. Not only because he has a briefcase, but he looks serious.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Agent 47. I just don't understand why people don't see the barcode on the back of his neck and say, man, what's up with that guy?
Yeah, like why don't more people come up to him in the subway
Yeah.
like, hey man, what's
Hey,
going on with that?
Yeah, what's going on? Should I
What
call
you think
somebody?
if you had that barcode scanner app for your phone and you scan the back of his head, it just says Hitman
It
like
says
on your
Hitman,
phone.
and that's your way of finding him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
That's a
Maybe.
bad joke.
All
What's,
right.
what's number 2?
Oof,
Save me
man.
for myself,
Let me
Malik.
get some reading glasses on for this one. Number 2 is the free prologue for the Raiders of the Broken Planet. This game lets you play a 4v1 adventure where you can experience both sides of a story. You can play as Raiders or as the one foiling their missions. That's
What?
actually a pretty cool premise for a game.
Yeah.
I love games that allow
That's
you to.
sick. That's sick.
What's wrong? Oh, the close-up.
They did a
Did
close up on me,
view.
and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
That's a cool premise for a game. I think a game Ed is loving that.
Stop.
Ed loved that that close up. That is like the close up. No, but like Quantum Break. Quantum Break was another game that did a great job of showing both sides. They're just going back and forth.
I know, they can't.
I'm trying to get really
You're trying
deep
to
about
you're trying to
Quantum
make
Break.
real content. Sorry,
You
go
guys
ahead.
interrupt- no, I'm
Go
kidding.
ahead.
But no, Quantum Break was awesome, and this game this game is awesome too. Being able to experience both sides of a game is pretty cool.
It is
Of
pretty
a
cool.
story. Where's my close
I was
up?
waiting for one more close up.
Where's
You
my
have the
close-up?
emote.
I do have the emote. Use
Yeah.
my emote. Colon Malik Star. There you
Colon Malik Star. Let's get that all across Mixer.
Yes.
So people can just be like, what?
go. What is this? All right. Yeah, where is Ethan?
We'll get one. Who's in charge of? I have one.
You have one?
Oh
What?
my
There we go from last week. I did not know that.
I didn't
when
even-
did I get in there?
Oh my
There you
gosh!
go.
Wow. Thanks. Who
Talk
did
about
that?
fresh, man. Look at you.
Thanks,
You're just
everybody.
like, that's good.
It's one of these.
Now we both have our own emotes. There
We've
we go.
arrived. We've made it.
We've arrived. We've made
Start 'em. What is number 1? You
Yes.
guys probably could have guessed this. What?
You guys just high five them. Yeah, that's making the Christmas tree.
It's making the
Yeah,
Christmas
we always
reel.
high five. This is our thing.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
here we go. Number 1 is Fortnite Battle Royale.
You took it out
I'm
of my. It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. Fortnite Battle Royale, guys. If you're not playing it, it is a great experience. For me, it feels like
Yeah.
a gateway drug to PUBG, is what I keep calling
Yeah,
it.
no, it really is. I mean, from watching PUBG and now playing Fortnite Battle Royale, I feel like I'm ready to come in and crush the competition
Yeah,
in PUBG
yeah.
when it heads to Xbox One.
Yep.
Um,
Would
but
highly
yeah,
recommend it if you haven't played it.
You've been a good like sensei,
Oh, thanks, man.
trying to teach me how to play the game. What? Yeah.
We did. Yeah, we played a lot this weekend.
That's right.
We did okay. I
was
think we
lit.
got 3rd, right? Once.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That's pretty good
It was
for us.
it was good. Yeah, no, but like, and I started playing by myself, and I'm starting to pick up the good things to do in the game. I don't know how I phrased that pretty terribly.
No, it's fine. It's pretty barren. If you guys are curious, it's pretty barren on like detail right now, other than the map and like the objectives.
Sure.
But if you win, you get a cool little umbrella.
You get an
so
almond
you can
dinner.
land like Mary Poppins.
Sure. Almond dinner? Is that what it is?
I think it's a llama dinner.
almond
An
dinner, yeah.
almond dinner.
Yeah, I kept saying. Yeah, I know. It's an inside joke that you didn't remember because you kept saying llama, but I thought you said almond.
Oh,
Nobody would get that.
I do
Let's move
remember
on.
that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Anyway, before we get to the rest of our top 5 lists, what top 5 list should we cover next week? We have top 5 as your choices: top 5 underwater games,
Ooh, top 5 arcade racers.
or top 5 games based on movies.
Mm-hmm,
So make your choice.
Make your choice.
Make your choice. And
Decide.
live with
Ooh,
it
I'm gonna vote
forever.
quick. I'm gonna vote quick.
I'm gonna vote as well.
Yep. What do we
Don't
want?
look at my sheet. It's
Okay.
like a test.
Yeah,
right?
no cheating.
No
What bubbles
cheating.
did you fill out? A lep is a ball.
There you go.
Anyone remember that? During the show last week, you voted for this week's top 5, and here it is: villains.
Top 5 villains. All right, and I don't think I know any of these. All right,
It's
in
fine,
at number
it's
5
fine.
is Andros from Star Fox.
Yes, Andros. Oh gosh.
Is that the guy? That's the head right
Yeah,
there?
yeah, you fight the head at the end, and there's also like secret endings and all this cool stuff. If you played Star Fox, there's a lot more like ways to beat them and things to do than you'd think. Would highly recommend it. I mean,
Yeah.
if you didn't play Star Fox 64?
No, I had an
man.
N64, but I didn't play Star Fox 64.
Oh man, you
Although-
could beat it in a sitting.
Oh,
So-
that's not great.
Well, there was so much replay value because you could like go off to the left, and if you got all 5 gold coins on a map, it would open a secret passage. There were different bosses,
Okay,
different
okay.
ways to beat. It was fun,
I
man.
was gonna say he's a top 5 villain, but he doesn't look that mean. He looks like
No, he's a-
confused.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of the Dr. Zaius from Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I get from. Yeah,
There we go.
Thank you, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius. In the number 4 spot, Sephiroth from Final Fantasy. Remember that
Ooh.
super, almost exceedingly long sword?
there you go.
I would say too long. I would say obscene.
And look at that
offensive.
hair.
Oh my god, I know.
That is some hair.
Perfect. That's some volume. You think he just blow dries right here?
I don't know what he does. Maybe it's a wig.
You think so? You think it's a
Maybe
wig? Yeah. Those anime characters, man, I swear.
Yeah.
What's number 3?
Number 3, it's Handsome Jack from Borderlands.
Ooh. He is handsome. Until you see
up
him
with his
without his
face?
mask. He's got a mask on.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay.
So that's like the whole thing is like he's handsome, but then what's going on behind that mask?
Maybe there's nothing behind there.
What,
That's weird.
What do you mean nothing? Like,
Maybe it's
like
just
it's
void.
just flat, like
yeah,
skin?
Yeah, and that's how he
Yeah.
sees.
That would be the weirdest, yeah. I'm with you, though. I think that'd be cool. Number 2, my personal favorite, Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
So good.
Yes.
So good.
Oh, man. Ooh, I'm going to try and recite the beginning
Here we go.
to it.
Here we go.
This is his ultimate speech at the beginning of BioShock.
Delivered by
Is
Ethan.
the man entitled to the sweat on his brow. No, says the man in Russia, it belongs to the people. No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. And no, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God.
Ooh, man,
Yeah.
I am inspired.
Yeah.
I am inspired.
Sets the stage for the game where he makes a utopian,
Yeah,
place
no.
where there's no religion and no government, that's invasive, and you can create and do all these things. And obviously, all hell breaks loose. So.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, what a good, man, a well-written character with
thank you.
just a little misunderstood maybe.
Yeah, maybe
not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
You'll
not.
see. You see at the end. I would highly recommend anyone play because the twist at the end is, whoa.
There you go.
But what's number 1, baby?
Number 1 for top video game villain is Ganondorf from the Zelda games. Did I say that
That's a
right?
good one. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Ganondorf, Ganon. Yes. Love the little gem on his head. I love that picture that they chose for that one. It's just a classic. It's just a classic villain, right? He's the protagonist of most of the Zelda games. I don't think all of them, but most of them.
He's got a demon horse. Look at those eyes.
Or antagonist, excuse me. And let's. I mean, that's a good number 1. But I feel like we got to throw an honorable mention
we
in
have
there
an
that
honorable mention here.
Everyone forgets this one. Maybe the most evil thing in any video game ever. Do we have a picture? Dysentery.
Dysentery from Oregon Trail, man. This game, let me tell you, I love this game. I love going across the country, trying to make my way to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And then this guy,
Kills
by
your
guy, I
family.
mean disease, just comes and just kills my family, halts my progress.
Yeah. Totally.
Actually, it just stops my progress.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
gotta
like,
start over.
It's done.
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid, I used to buy all the ammo and then I would waste it all hunting because that was like my favorite part of the game. And then I'd have all this meat that would go bad in the first like mile.
It's so difficult.
It's a good game. They actually graded us on it in high school. We had we had a project
Whoa.
where we had to complete
pretty
Oregon
cool.
Trail, and based on how well you did at the end, you got a grade.
Do you
That
remember your
is
grade?
public school in the United States, ladies and
Yes, playing
gentlemen.
video games. I can't imagine though it's as hard as the people who actually did it in real life. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying.
No
that's
one
not-
is
that's
saying it
true.
is though.
Yeah.
No one's like, come on, this game is really hard, you guys. Like, I'm sure it was
Keep it
bad, but
real.
it can't be that bad.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. All right. The results are in, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
right.
Next week we'll cover tips and tricks top 5.
Games based on movies.
Games based
on movies. So the game based off a
not
movie.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's some really good ones.
The one that I immediately think of is Spider-Man.
How dare you? How dare you waste
Why?
content early?
E.T. Oh, no, not E.T. E.T. was terrible, right?
E.T. was a mess.
was
It
a
was so
mess.
bad they buried it in the desert.
That's right.
Anyone remember that?
There's a pretty cool documentary on it, yeah.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, right?
Yep. It was on the Xbox first, though.
Oh,
Then it went to Netflix.
look at you. Ah, see, I wish I
got
knew
the
that.
tips.
Yeah, and I'll bring tricks.
Okay, let's do it.
It's my favorite cereal.
All right.
Your turn.
Let's do this. All right, next up is probably the most futuristic segment that we've ever done. I was honestly blown away.
And how futuristic are we talking, Malik?
I'm talking controlling a computer with your eyeballs. Let's check it out.
Okay, we are here with a very familiar face, friend of the show, Drew Peterson. How's it going? Let's
How you
fist
doing,
bump.
Malik? Nice
There
to
we
see
go.
you over
Yeah.
our hardware here. We
Over
got
hardware.
over the hardware.
Yes, this is very interesting. So we have
So you turned into a robot for that segment.
It's so futuristic that I used the robot voice for that. Yeah. But
nice.
No. Okay, so summary of that segment real quick. We might be able to go to it later. I don't know. But if you guys don't know, it's Tobii eye tracking, and it's this basically this eye tracker that can come installed on monitors, or it can attach to an existing monitor. And it just tracks your eyeballs where you're looking. So you can actually look on the screen and it follows you,
Oh,
and you can
whoa.
select stuff. And it has like this cool tracking mechanism that can tell you how far away from it you are, and you can
Dang.
go in. It's a cool
So
thing
it's like
to
great
use.
for accessibility and things like that.
Great for accessibility, but it's also great for gaming. One of the examples in this segment, hopefully we get it back up, is like Tomb Raider. So in Tomb Raider, obviously you're in the forest as Lara Croft.
Right.
And you can actually use your head to look around.
Oh,
which
that's
is way
so
more,
weird,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Oh.
weird, but it's organic in a natural way.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's awesome. And some games some games it allows you to move away and stuff like that,
Interesting.
or it pauses the game while you move away.
Well, hopefully we can save that segment because I actually am very interested about that. But we have a
Yes.
special guest today, so I want to make sure we get him on the show.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Guys, we're going to be reaching through the Skype ethosphere? Inner sphere? What are we talking about? We're going to talk to Stream British, you guys. Welcome. British.
Stream British, there he is.
There he is.
Give it up for Stream British.
Oh.
Hello.
Welcome, man. Welcome. How are you doing? You're looking fly.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking fly with a
I'm doing
jacket.
great. Yeah, I'm dressed as Indy
Oh,
this month.
There we go.
Oh, my
there we
gosh.
go. A little early Halloween. Okay.
I mean, that leads us right in. You dress up all the time, not just on
got it.
October. So
Nice.
what got you into this? Like, what kind of gave you the idea to decide to do this?
Well, I've been doing it for almost a year now. So mainly, it was when I was joining Mixer and becoming a partner of Mixer has been a very long journey, and I was kind of looking at ways to kind of keep myself entertained. And one of the things I kind of liked was I just thought, you know what, I could just kind of dress up, and I dressed up as Doctor Who for Christmas, and it was funny. I made myself laugh, and I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna kind of keep doing this, and I've made many great friends on Mixer. And I'm part of the Extreme team, from Lagby. And one of the motto of the Extreme team is basically to be what you want to see. And I just really love kind of having a laugh and enjoying and kind of engaging viewers. But I wanted to take kind of costume streaming. I wanted to do that. Yeah, I wanted to kind of make it more than a gimmick. I wanted to kind of integrate it directly into my stream. And how could I do that with Mixer and Mixer Interactive? And that's what I do. And I love it. And I've done, I mean, behind me, you can't see, but it's just full of costumes behind me.
Oh, that's awesome.
I thought I might do like 2 or 3 costumes, but I'm just doing it every single month, just swapping around. I've got, I don't know, I think I've done about 18 different themes now. And yeah, I'm not stopping. It's great. I love it. I can understand why people don't do it, just because it's a lot of work, and it's quite expensive. But it just adds an extra dimension. Maybe if people don't necessarily like the game that I'm playing, they can still interact with me, and they can interact with the costumes. They can push the buttons. They can do silly stuff which relates to the costumes and things. But yeah, I absolutely love it. But yeah, then I did a streaming course with Kitty Has Claws, and I just kept upping my game.
Nice.
Absolutely, yeah, love it.
Yeah.
So good. Like, one of the things I love about doing this segment is listening to the different ways that people differentiate their streams from everybody else. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite theme that you've done so far with costumes?
I think kind of sort of folk might try and say sort of Mary Poppins, because he was the one that encouraged me to dress up as Mary Poppins. That was tough. My favorite one, my most uplifting one, my happiest one is kind of Guardians of the Galaxy, where I kind of swap between Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon. I find that the whole kind of the interactive bits on that are so much fun. Oh, that and dressing as Rimmer from Red Dwarf, that was a right laugh as well. That was last month. That was really funny. But anything which kind of really does make me laugh, and the viewers too. I love that.
That's awesome, man. I loved your Guardians. Didn't you stream Guardians while you dressed up too that first week? Like, didn't it come out while you were doing it? That's so awesome. I love it. Why don't you talk about a little bit about how you kind of rose to where you are now, like your journey through Beam and then Mixer? Because I know you've been around for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So I joined Beam as it was back in 2015. So I started streaming as a hobby to give me some when my second child was born, to give me some focus and avoid any kind of mental health issues that I'd had previously when my first child was born. I've always been into gaming, but I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, and so streaming was a great way of kind of streaming games from early Spectrum games to some of the latest stuff with people who love gaming. But the best thing that I found was the people who were streaming on Mixer, and the viewers, and the warmth that I kind of get from streaming, and the community is second to none. There's nothing like it.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
So good, so good. So I don't know if you want to share it right now, but we heard that you have some plans for a Mixer-related charity thing that you're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
before I got partnered, I was involved with a couple of back-to-back charity streams for Special Effect. So for those of you who don't know Special Effects, basically they enabled disabled people to basically game. So if they haven't got any kind of arms or legs, or they're severely disabled, they'll give them custom controllers, such as systems maybe equipped with Tobii eye tracking, that enables them to stream and play games. They basically changed their lives. And when I was actually doing the charity streams for Special Effects and raising the money, I had a viewer in my channel who hadn't heard of Special Effect. They got in touch with Special Effect while I was streaming, and came back to me and said, "Hey, look, I never knew about this. My cousin's got cerebral palsy. He's severely disabled. I'm gonna contact Special Effects." They got it back to him while I was streaming. He went up, picked up his cousin, made an appointment, and the next day he was watching my stream, my second 24-hour stream, and showing him, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this." He was literally crying with the fact that he was going to be able to play games with his cousin. And then 2 days later, he was there at Special Effects Studio, basically playing games and being assessed, which was fantastic. Which leads me into that leads me into a really, really important thing. So yes, we can stream games, but the main thing is we can actually change lives for the better. We can help people through streaming. So what I wanted to do was step up, take it to the next level. What could I do through streaming to help people with disabilities or mental health issues get really, really involved with gaming community, because they want to game. They love gaming. Some of them they just can't. So what I've done is I'm teaming up with a charity called the Dame Hannah Rogers Society. I can drop a link in the chat later.
Yeah.
And we're setting up the first dedicated streaming studio in the UK, in the southwest UK, for people with disabilities to stream to Mixer and interact with able-bodied people. So yeah, it's basically so they can share their passion for gaming, technology, and coding as well, to interact through Mixer. So it's not just streaming games; it's developing coding projects or getting people directly involved. So one of the things that we've got planned is Wheelchair Pac-Man, right? They've got big space. So we're going to basically eventually set up Mixer so people can kind of interact with the chat, use control wheelchairs, play Pac-Man, all of that kind of stuff. So I've got big plans. We've got big plans for this. And it's just getting off the ground. It's really big.
Hit me in my heart space.
People, if you want.
That's deep, man. That's so cool. I love it.
I think some of the work that you're doing here, and I love the focus in general, accessibility and ease of access. I love how people are really, I think it's overdue, the attention that's being put on that.
Yeah.
And so I love to see this kind of renewed push to make sure that gaming is for everyone, or streaming is for everyone, just whatever. I just love that kind of this focus right now.
Yeah, definitely. Hats off to you, man. That is, that's awesome. Yeah, seriously.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
That's... Oh man, I don't even know what to say. It's like now. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Well, they need an Xbox. They don't have an Xbox, so I'll be raising money for that.
Oh, nice. And when do you have a plan to open? When is this all starting? Do you know?
Okay, so it's within travel distance of me, so I'm going to be going down there and doing some guest streams down there, helping them, assisting them. So will other people involved in my stream. Also, we'll be looking at other kind of Mixer partners to help kind of do co-streaming with them and that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to actually kind of be going down there. I'll be taking photographs. It's going to be great to do it before and after as well. We're kicking it off basically now, and it's going to be it's an ongoing work in progress. I've kind of set it as a 10-month project, but it's not something that I'm gonna I'm leaving. It's not. I'm going to be permanently involved with this all the time. So it's a long-term goal.
That's awesome. Well, wish you luck with that, because that is a very cool endeavor. Seriously.
Yeah. It looks like links into chat right now. So.
The link up in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks,
That is awesome, man. So changing lanes a little bit. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I saw you. Yeah, switching gears. Jeez, changing lanes. Anyway, I saw you playing a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2 this weekend. Have you been enjoying it?
Oh wow! The space battles this is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted my own TIE fighter or X-wing, and those space battles. That was the highlight of the game. It was like night and day between the different things. And I was amazing. I was like the best pilot ever. I was so good. My viewers, they were so impressed with my piloting skills. but in reality, no, I loved it. It's something I'm definitely going to be getting and playing with viewers, because one of my main kind of thing. With streaming is to play with the viewers, to engage with the viewers. So I play generally Xbox games that can get loads of people in, whether it's Overwatch with custom games, whether it's Forza Horizon, which you can have like 12 people playing. It's it's all games that kind of I can interact with the audience and they can have a laugh and they can troll me with the buttons. They can make me do a song or something while I'm trying to race. And I'll crash. But it's that kind of stuff. So any kind of Xbox game that has large multiplayer stuff, I love all that kind of thing.
That's cool. I think.
But
I love the audio of it. Like I did the space battle. So it is the best part. Well, one of the best parts. But like obviously the TIE Fighter is such an iconic noise, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But like I found myself at my couch with my headphones on, and like when they would fly over, I was actually like, oh, like whoa. Awesome. And so I knew I was sucked in at that point. I loved it.
Was in another dimension.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. It's time.
When we ask that question, we want to know what's in the tumbler.
What's in the tumbler?
What are you drinking in the tumbler?
Yeah, man.
What are you drinking?
It's no. I'm not gonna. I'm not sponsored. It's a fortified vitamin drink. There you go.
There you go. Generic.
There you go. Nice.
Nice.
Ed was very curious. I love it, man.
Somebody in the chat room said he's all amped on G Fuel.
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of energy. Stream, you got your constant energy, man. I love it.
Have energy. Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. So.
All right. So here's our question that we ask every week. If you could invite 3 video game characters to dinner, who would they be?
I didn't see that one coming. Okay, I did. So I worked out my answer earlier today. So I've decided, right? So these are all coming to dinner. So first off, I would invite GLaDOS from Portal, because basically that would mean more. That would mean more food from me. I'd love it. I could eat more.
Okay.
Because GLaDOS is a robot.
It's a selfish one, but I'm with you.
The next one is Guybrush Threepwood, right? Because he's a great pirate, and I love Monkey Island, and he's bound to have some treasure hidden somewhere. And he might give me some ideas for my costume theme when Sea of Thieves comes out.
There you go.
And the other one is Lara Croft, because the greatest video game treasure hunter ever.
Yeah.
And if I dress as Indy, we could get on very well. So.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. No other reason.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Oh, I love it. That's great. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today and talk about your new charity initiative. I think that's super cool.
It was a pleasure having you, honestly. I mean, it's time to give a round of applause for StreamBritish.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Awesome work.
Oh, yeah. Before we let you go, when do you stream?
I stream 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Oh, there you go. It's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. GMT, apart from Sundays, which is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. GMT.
Oh, nice. That's 11 for us, and I think 12 on Sundays.
Something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Perfect, man. Well, thank you so much. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
One more round of applause.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, of course. That energy.
The energy is awesome, and I love watching streamers or gamers in general use the platform that they have to do good in the world. Right? So I love that. So
well, you have a unique opportunity as a streamer to command like an audience, and a community, and to drive them to do things that matter is cool, man.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
So cool.
I love it. So what's next? What are we talking about next?
Dear reader, we have not one viewer. Reader. I think it was a joke. My bad. I ruined it. We have not one but 2 tips videos this episode.
We do. Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition is here, and so are our tips. I loved it. Here they are.
Let's check it out.
By now, most of us have logged quite a few hours into Fallout 4's base game. We've scoured nearly every inch of the wasteland in search of bottle caps and adhesive.
This is a weird episode.
It's
robots have taken over.
They're
our
taking
voices.
over. They're taking over everything that we've done. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I knew this day would come. Actually, in
Yeah.
fact, they've warned us about robots becoming sentient.
Yeah.
And it's
They
gonna
did.
happen. Yeah.
They did. I'm concerned about it because, we were talking about what interactive things we could do with like robots in the future, and they're like, oh, we should give them weapons and have them fight. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, hold on. Has anyone
one
seen Terminator 1
second.
through 7? What are
I
they at now?
haven't. I don't know.
You haven't seen any Terminators?
I saw the one with was Triple H in one of them.
Triple Eight?
Triple H from WWE.
I don't know. I don't watch
haven't
WWE,
seen it.
man.
I saw iRobot.
Okay,
iRobot.
that's a good example. That's a good example.
Robots
Yeah.
taking over the world.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
In any case, I apologize for the tech difficulties today, guys. Really do. But we're
Yes.
still going to do our giveaway.
Of course.
We
We're gonna
are.
do our giveaway.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna win this bad boy. Not this.
Not
But
this.
what you said.
But what's inside?
Sorry, that was loud.
Whoa, gentle,
It's-
bro.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is. Here we go. It is. Let's get a close up on this. It's Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Quantum.
What is it? Quantum. There you go. In this neon blue that is sure to turn your insides blue. There you go.
Yeah. Again, if you do win this, it's probably expired. This is a collector's item. Please don't drink it. And
Yeah.
shout out to Jade on the team for donating it. 'Cause
Ooh,
she found it.
Jade.
She's like,
She's
this
been on
would
the
be great.
show.
She has, and she saw this and she thought of us, and she's like, you guys should totally give this away because I remember when these came out and I could not find them anywhere. Couldn't
Yeah.
find them anywhere. Like they were at Target, I think, at the time,
Really?
but it was like mass shortage. So
Did you drink?
Before we give them out,
okay,
Oh,
you
before
want
we
to
give
do
them
that?
out.
let's do this segment.
All right.
Let's let our
Ooh.
director know.
Okay,
All right.
Mr. Director.
Do I get a thumbs up from our director?
But just to
We're going to another segment.
we're gonna tease
We're gonna
before this
tease it
giveaway.
a
We
bit.
we had to tease it. We had to tease it for you
Tease it.
guys.
We're doing 3 streams
All
to
right.
watch.
So before we give this away,
that means it's time to cue the music. Yeah.
are we gonna cue
We're gonna,
music?
We're gonna cue the music. that
Yes, we
dance
can't
to.
we can't give it to you right away, guys. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do the 3 streamers to watch first. And my favorite part's the music. I love that they've added that.
playing?
I can't hear it yet. And that's
Oh, I
okay.
hear it.
We're also throwing complete curveballs at the director back
There
there
we
because he's
go.
probably just like, what is going on? You
What's
hear it?
happening? I hear it.
I don't hear it.
Maybe I hear it. I don't know.
Okay.
Tell us in chat if it's playing. All right, let's kick it off with Orgaia.
Ooh, Orgaia is Mixer's Vibe Master, a variety streamer. Orgaia plays everything from Overwatch to League of Legends and even does some IRL streams on occasion. A member of the Vibe Tribe here on Mixer, Orgaia's goal is to create an environment where good vibes will be had. Orgaia streams every weekday along with optional streams on the weekends, including his Xbox Saturdays, where he plays with followers over Xbox Live. You can check out his streams at mixer.com/Orgaia, and don't forget to bring your snacks, drinks, and comfy clothing.
Ooh, Orgaia playing that Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta.
Yeah,
Getting
him
ready
and
for November
everyone else.
17th.
I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. All right, let's move on to Token Parents. The family that streams together stays together. At least that's the philosophy of Mixer streamers Token Parents. Consisting of Token, Mrs. Token, and the kid, Token Parents are a family of variety streamers that love games almost as much as they love each other. How precious.
Oh, God. It tugs at my heartstrings.
Yeah, there you go. While you will most often see Token playing anything from PUBG to Minecraft to retro games, you can also expect to see guest appearances from Mrs. Token and the kid throughout the week.
I love that they're playing on an old TV right
you
there,
go.
man.
Like,
That's so
nice
awesome.
CRT where you can count the number of pixels. Token Parent streams Monday through Friday with a mix of various streams, including tabletop and retro streams, and a special Mixer Golf League stream on Sunday mornings. You can check out their stream at mixer.com/tokenparents.
Ooh, that voice was weird, and I didn't care for it.
I'm-
You had a better
Jeez.
one last week.
Was it better last week?
I
Sorry,
thought so.
man. I got to go back to
Anyway,
the drawing board.
I got to figure out voices for myself. So let's move on to Miss Lucky Ducky. Mixer.com/Miss Lucky Ducky is a relative newcomer. I already screwed all this up. Is a relative newcomer to the Mixer community, having only started streaming on Mixer in August of this year. Having cultivated a following on YouTube, Ducky made the switch to Mixer and brought her real curls and love for crazy adventures with her. Although Ducky plays anything from first-person shooters and action-adventure games to horror titles and RPGs, one thing remains the same. She loves having fun with her ducklings. You can currently join her for Scaretober, where she'll be playing horror games all month long, as well as hosting scary movie nights for her Discord group. Be sure to check out Miss Lucky Ducky and become a duckling yourself over at mixer.com/Miss Lucky Ducky.
Quack, quack. That's a duck sound. Yep. You learn something new every week.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
All right.
You think that anybody knows? I'm just like, oh, that's how ducks sound.
Maybe.
Thanks,
and if it helped
Malik.
one person, guess what? I did my job.
I'm going to ace this second grade test.
What duck make? What sound does duck make? All right, here we go. It's 3:45, yeah? Almost.
Yep.
Less than
Let's do
60
it.
seconds. Let's just do it.
Can we do it? Do we have to kill 60 seconds to
All right,
dance?
real quick before we roll it, right? So
Hold on.
make sure you have to be in mixer.com/tips and tricks. So if you're on channel 1, be sure to come over. That's mixer.com/TIPSANDTRICKS.
That's a good call out. Yes. Again, channel 1, come on over to us. I'm gonna pull up the winner on my lucky Pip-Boy that I was gonna conveniently throw on when our Fallout segment didn't break.
There we go.
Let me just calibrate. This is by far the lamest thing I've ever done on camera.
There we go.
All right. And the winner is...
Time to roll the giveaway. Let's do it.
Beep, 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 beep. Pay no attention
3,
to the chat.
2, 1. Let's see who it is.
The winner is... me! Hey!
Come on. Man, good job, man.
Sweet. Thanks,
right.
guys. I quit.
Keep it. Wow.
I'm just kidding. I would never quit for a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
I mean,
It need to be a lot of money.
sure, maybe 2 of them.
Maybe 2. Yeah, just 2.
I mean,
1 in 260.
Yeah, that's a good call out.
How could you guys call this rigged? This is obviously a superficial.
Yep.
All right.
Excellent. Yes, we're gonna roll it
So
again.
we're gonna roll it again.
Here we go.
Here we go. 3.
Beep, beep, beep,
2,
beep, beep.
Can it be me?
I hope it is.
All right, so
Dylan.
it's Dylan TNT 16. Congrats, Dylan.
Dylan
I can't
TNT.
forget
Does that stand for
16.
Tips and Tricks, Dylan?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it stands for
He's like our 16th best fan.
super fan. 1 through 15 were taken.
Yeah. So congrats again, Dylan.
Yes, and remember, Dylan, this is old, so please don't drink this.
Please don't drink this. It is a collector's item.
Yes.
We hope you like Fallout.
Just use it as your nightlight because this is bright.
Yeah, it's very glowy.
Yeah.
Nice close up.
There we go. Ooh,
Nice
look at that.
close up. Ooh.
Close up. I'm ruining it.
Where's the
Hi.
music? Oh my gosh. Thanks once again to Jade for donating that. That is
Yeah.
really cool of you. We're going to send you guys your winner, Dylan. We're going to send you an email shortly to get your mailing address, and we'll ship it over to you. Please don't drink it.
A lot of bubble wrap.
A lot of bubble wrap,
Lots
which
of
is
bubble
also that's like an added win. That's like another fun addition to your gift.
Yeah.
Talk about
There you
retro
go.
gaming.
Yeah,
Talk about
seriously.
retro gaming. We didn't call this out, by the way. This is our 18th episode. That means, among other things, we can now vote as a show.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It's real life.
Woo.
Moving on.
I don't know what else to say to that. Nice job.
There's nothing else to say.
Next week, we have a stacked show in celebration of the Windows Fall Creators Update. That was a tongue twister.
was.
This is a big deal, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
We have a lot going on.
that. But you'll also want to tune in next Tuesday right here at mixer.com/tips and tricks at 3 p.m. for 4 to 7 tips. We haven't done this yet.
Yes.
We have a very special guest.
We do.
Here's the big announcement.
Way more popular
It
than
is
either of us.
Graham Boyd, AC Bongos himself.
AC Bongos will be here, guys, next week. Live
in studio.
Yeah.
This is
So
not-
if you come here looking for B and C level talent next week,
Well,
it
we'll
won't
be here.
because
Well,
we'll still be here.
We'll still be here.
So it'll be like an A minus because
Man,
he'll be here and then we'll be here.
I'm so excited to have him. Plus, that accent is like fantastic.
Yeah, makes you swoon. Magnifique, nice. Yeah, it makes me swoon too. That's
so
fine.
Good. So good. I'm excited to have him. He's an awesome person, and we'll talk about it next week.
I'm looking forward to meeting him. It'll be my first time, so I'll be terrified, and you'll see it. You'll see me shaking on the show. I'm gonna be very scared.
There
Anyway,
we go.
the what?
New Windows Update gaming info will be coming, and some big changes coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be a big week. It'll be a big week full of fun stuff.
That's right.
And segments that work, guys.
Segments that
Oh.
didn't work last week will be in next week.
Sure.
Oh,
We'll
and
play the Fallout
sweet. So
segment next
Right.
okay, good to know. We are gonna be fixing up our segments that didn't work this
I'll
week.
work on it right
Yeah.
after the show.
You-
I'll get
okay.
it. I'll get it fixed.
Sounds
and then
good.
next week we'll have the Fallout tips video as well as the Toby eye tracking. You want to check out. You'll want to check that out because it's absolutely awesome. I was blown away.
Well, you're pretty impressed.
I was speechless.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's-
was.
That never happens. No, that's really cool. So yeah, be sure to tune in next week. We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for visiting us on our own new channel. Go ahead and give that a like at the top left, that little baby heart.
like button.
Smash that like button. Hey.
It's also a follow button. But yes, smash it anyway.
Oh, give me a break. Jeez. Malik the nitpicker over here.
Just saying,
No,
just
you're
saying.
right. You're right. It's fine. I should have known
right.
that.
That's right.
I love
it's
these
gonna be
new
up here.
emotes.
Oh, no, up here. It's going to be right up there.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know my directions. Right that way. All right, and we'll be giving away a few more things next week, and you'll definitely want to be here.
Nice, nice. Be sure to check out our next episode of Ticks and Trips. Ticks and Trips.
All the ticks.
Tips and Tricks next and every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
And our sister show this week in esports every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, mixer.com/this week in esports.
Yes, we'll be right here on mixer.com/tips and tricks. But
before you go-
first,
before you go,
I have some strong opinions. I love rating.
Yes.
There's something that is been in Mixer for forever. Like, we have been rating since the beginning of time,
Yes.
and we have seen it dip a little bit. Like, I'm watching more and more streams end without rating, and I get it. It's not for everybody,
Sure.
but I love it. And here at Mixer, and we've always loved it. It's been amazing. So we have elected to start rating after all of our original programming shows, starting today, and we want you guys to be a part of it. Even if you pop in for just a moment to say hi, like, you're going to brighten somebody's day. You are. Like, even just by saying, hey, you know, I'm rating, and then I got to go. Like, I get that people have time crunches, or maybe you're not interested in the content. That is okay, too. But you might make their day just by saying something.
Just by saying hello. So we're gonna raid.
Yep.
Orgaya. We talked about him earlier.
We did. It's Orgaya's birthday today, guys.
There
It's
we
Orgaya's
go.
birthday. So I figured, let's rate him.
Yeah. So we'll say hashtag tips and tricks raid.
Raid. Yep. Use our emotes like crazy,
Yes.
too.
Use the emotes, and also wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm happy that we're doing this.
Me too. I think it'll be great. There he is back there.
He is.
So jump on over to his channel right there. Hold on. I'm going to go over there too. I want to rate this guy.
I'm gonna go there too.
And we'll see you guys over there. Please, hashtag tips and tricks raid. Thank you so much for watching, you guys.
Yes, and we will see you all next week.
Oh.